Hey!
And welcome to Lyto. Here in this episode of Lyto News, we're gonna start with introducing our new devices in the Lyto office. Alexa, how are you?
After a busy week, I'm feeling like some Friday fun. Why not ask me to tell you a joke about physics?
Nice. Yeah, thank you, Alexa. Thank you.
Alexa, start intro.
Let's start with the first news of today. We're linking with Amazon as well. Amazon have released their annual report, especially mentioning the numbers of the last quarter of last year, and they have mentioned especially the huge number of sales of Amazon Alexa, especially this same device that we have, the Amazon Echo Dot, which is the cheaper version, and they mention 100 million devices.
That's crazy.
They have
I mean,
Alexa.
we've seen it through the past years that it was getting slowly there. But many people say it's like, oh, maybe the voice devices are like the 3D glasses or the 3D televisions. I mean, it's just a hit and then it goes away. But I really think this comes here for staying, because when you see this smooth, slow growth and suddenly it hits well, I think that's definitely a change there.
Yeah, and the news especially mentioned how the revenue number was really significant, because they made $72 billion, but the actual profit is only $3 billion. Well, only, I mean, the percentage is a lot of money, but the margin is really low, because they are selling especially this device almost like cost price.
Exactly.
So their intention is to get Amazon's devices in any homes, and then they will make revenue out different services like Amazon Prime.
It's worth it. It's what we've been seeing in companies like Google with the Pixel phones, Windows with the Windows Phone, all these technological companies that are made by subscriptions and you can pay in the software. They want to have some physical device on your house so that they get more information, they get you to get their forms, etc.
And they make money with the service on top. Yeah.
Exactly. And next news is about Unity that acquired Vivox, the company that powers the voice chats in Fortnite, League of Legends, PUBG, and many other big gaming brands. So basically this is almost like an attack from Unity to the Unreal Engine of Epic Games. Where Unity is the company that makes the game, the motor company that makes half of the games right now, as the CEO said. And they say that voice is the future, and especially voice in video games. And with this, they are also planning not to only focus on video games, but also to expand their possibilities, getting other markets with this voice chat communication.
Exactly. Like I think you mentioned, Vivox is the company behind the chat of Fortnite, and that, I mean, with all the pressure that all the industry is putting in the store of Fortnite and Epic Games, that mean like the competition need to move to get to the same level now of Epic Games. So
Exactly.
Moving on to the next new of this week, and this time we go with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, the actor famous for being in Inception.
You must know it from many other movies.
There's only a few things I really care about in life. My body, my pad, my ride, and my
hit records.
Yeah, and we're talking about his company called Hit Record, which is basically a platform to share projects and collaborate with other artists in the industry, like filming, making like any kind of illustrations, all the different projects related with art. And the news is especially that they have raised 6.4 million, so that's good news for the company, and we're gonna see how this affects the company, maybe growing their numbers, you know.
And this is happening not only in this industry but many others, this kind of collaboration and team freelancing, you know. We've seen it with Daisy App, the one that acts as Arya Stark, Macy Williams, and this arises in other sectors like technology and so on. So I think it's worth it to take attention, to pay attention to this kind of companies.
Yeah, check Hit Record if you're an artist and you want to collaborate and learn working with others, and yeah.
Next news, we have got that Huawei's phone is gonna debut this February on the mobile app conference in Barcelona, 24th of February, I think. And it's gonna present its foldable phone. We've seen that 2019 seems to be the year where foldable phones start to appear in the market, start to appear in our streets with Royal, the kind of the simulation, like the presentation of this.
Yeah, the phablet mobile.
Exactly.
Kind of.
It wasn't like a real finished product, but I think Huawei is also intending to cover this market emptiness.
Yeah, we're gonna see other brands like Samsung, maybe, who knows, launching as well and trying to get attention people with the portable new technology, you know. So
do you think the foldable phones are gonna be worth it, or they're gonna just be like a path there?
I've been thinking about it, and I haven't find like a real need to have a phone that
or you already have a tablet, you already
fit your pocket is not so, unless that you give me like a real reason I need to fold it, or you can fold it into a bigger screen, maybe it can make sense, but
maybe to cover the tablet for those that doesn't want to buy two devices, but
but still it's a big change in the hardware design without having a real need, so we'll see what happens.
Definitely.
Moving on, we follow with Huawei, but this time with not really good news for the company after the ban in the US from last year. They have officially pressed charges against the company because the charges mentioned a steal of trade secret. Basically, this is an open war against China. This is another attack. These charges are not related to the charges presented to the CFO of the company, as we mentioned in previous Lyto news. The daughter of the founder of Huawei, which is the CFO as well, is waiting to receive the charges. She's still in Canada,
waiting for that.
But this is just another formal attack against the Huawei and against China. So
we've seen this even Lyto news, like from some past weeks, months. The China versus United States. Like market war is coming soon, and it's already happening.
Trade war, and it's affecting the technological industry.
Yeah.
So that is not good news.
Apple is moving to India, so on.
Yeah. It's just these kind of macro changes that affect the industry sometimes. So I guess how we have to deal with it, but bad news for the companies.
Yeah. And moving on, we have got that Slack, not Slack. Slack has now 10 million active users right now, and it's increasing. And the reason is because not only Silicon Valley companies, that was like the main support before, but also many other companies outside in Europe, in Asia is using it. And Slack's idea is to bring all the big businesses, because now it was like maybe used by startups, middle-sized companies, but all the big companies to Slack. And they're getting good with this because they say 65 of the biggest of the top 100 companies in Fortune, they're already using Slack.
Yeah, we are using as well. Like make a lot of sense. Like the interface is pretty good, and I guess that they're getting into the mass public in general. You say
exactly.
So,
they say out of these 10 millions, 3 of them are using paying things, and they're also like they're getting an increase in corporations using it. So that's great news for Slack.
Yeah. We continue with WeWork, another work-related startup or company actually. This time we go to China. WeWork have launched a new kind of idea related with WeWork Go, which is basically offering like desk spaces on demand. You basically go to your phone and book a private desk or even a small office, which is more expensive, and you can just on the go basically get your space. And the news especially mention Starbucks because the good thing is you book your space, your desk, and they give you free coffee.
Oh, I see where's the connection.
A lot of people is
Because most
just
people
go
they
to
go
Starbucks
exactly
to
they
work
just go
there.
to Starbucks to
A lot of
work
people, yeah.
to finish homeworks and so
Yeah.
on. So
now they can go to
Yeah.
WeWork and then get
that's a good
free
movement. That's a
coffee.
good market
Yeah.
movement there.
It's very interesting the news. We're gonna link in the description all the news if you wanna check out. But
Check it out. Yeah.
they mention how they have built the WeWork app on top of WeChat, like the app that in China is the bigger one
Yeah.
of network, and they basically have built it on top instead of building a native like application because they already have.
That's a
all
good
those.
thing to use because
Yeah.
we already have many tools nowadays, many technological tools, and companies they are realizing
Yeah.
now that they can use them or integrate them in their own application and save money, save time, and increase their possibilities.
Exactly. Yeah.
And next news, something unrelated to this, we've got that Uber has been getting out from Barcelona in Spain because Barcelona government they are banning kind of the Uber services. They are pushing it away. They're asking for 15 minutes wait from the customer asks for the service. They're asking for the drivers to go back after each service to a station. They're asking for many things. They're asking even for not using the app for ordering it. So basically they're banning it, and this is something bad because the thing is most people is using Uber now in Spain, like in these cities, in Madrid, in Barcelona, because their service is just way better from taxis. Taxi drivers, they don't have an app, or if they have it, it's very bad. The customer service is horrible. You have to wait ages
It's
there.
more expensive as well.
Exactly.
I mean, we are used to use Uber in the UK and
And in any other
Exactly.
European country that is allowed.
yeah, almost everywhere. And then when we go back home, like especially it's very far to
Yeah.
find like a service.
And this is a bad movement because the thing is you cannot fight with technology. Technology is gonna always go. Or you join technology, or you improve your taxi driver services, or you improve how you manage the taxi driver and the service itself,
Yeah.
or they're gonna surpass you.
Because this way, the only one that is losing is all the consumers.
Exactly, all
and
the
the
city.
society in general. Like,
Yeah.
so.
And also, like, I can understand that the taxi drivers are very unhappy because the government is making them pay very expensive license with very high taxes and so on. So if they want, the problem is not with the taxi drivers, neither with the Uber drivers. The problem is with the government itself
The
that doesn't know how to
regulations,
manage.
Exactly. Then we move on to more positive news.
Yeah.
Talking about Tesla, they said that the Model Y is coming in 2020.
Yeah.
So good news. This model is just a very similar model to Model 3, and they said that this one is gonna be produced in the mega factory in California. So
the biggest human building ever. You know?
yeah. And they're gonna reduce a lot the cost of production because
that's cool,
of
yeah.
this, and because it's really similar to the Model 3, they're gonna use a lot of the components of the car, so it's gonna be the cost is gonna be reduced, and I guess the price is
So it's gonna be cheaper, probably.
I guess so, yeah. So yeah, pretty
More easy to get it because right now the problem with most people with Teslas is that they are a bit too expensive, or if you want all the facilities, they are expensive, you know. But I think that's the whole point of the mega factory to reduce consumption of many materials and reduce costs basically.
Exactly.
And to finish, we have got the last news that Flutter is out there right now, and you might be wondering what is Flutter. Flutter is the platform Google has created. This is very good for developers because you can program the source code in Flutter, and this is going to be native for both Android and iOS, and it's going to save you out tons of time, and for businesses tons of money, because you just need a developer there, you just need a team that works on this platform. You don't have to have a team working for iOS and working for Android.
It takes a lot of time when they launch an app for iOS, and then you're waiting on what happened with
it takes
iOS,
like 3, 4, 5 months.
It takes a lot of months, so it makes a lot of sense. I don't know why this is not happy using it.
And it's for free and open source for all developers. That's we've seen also with other platforms like TensorFlow and so on. So very well done, Google.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, exactly.
We have to test how it works, but it seems it's gonna be cool.
Exactly. That's it for today.
Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah.
If you like this news or the video, leave a like.
Yeah, subscribe if you are not.
Subscribe to the channel, please.
And yeah, and that's it. I hope you enjoy, and see you on the next one.
On the next video.
Bye.